Points in this game, along with 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Let's listen.
On Jimmy late in that fourth quarter, just what do you think about how you guys execute? Obviously, he hit a bunch of shots, but thought they were tough shots. What did you think of the way you guys executed defensively?
I mean, like you said, he's some tough shots. He's a great player. Definitely got to give credit to him at the end of the game for, making plays for his teams and making plays for his team and hitting those shots in the end.
How did you feel about your defense? You were the one that had him most of the time. Do you think you could have forced them a different way or done something differently?
I mean, the key is for defense is, one-on-one. Just try to keep him in front and make him miss. And obviously, I didn't do that.
Matt Velasquez.
Khris, as a team, you guys have 41 points in the second half. Just what was so hard about getting the offense on track there after halftime?
They forced us to play a little bit slower late in the clock. Forced us to turnovers. So I think that's something we can look at film and figure out, how to play our basketball without, them clogging the paint up, them slowing us down offensively.
Malika, go ahead.
Khris, Bud just said that he thought that they threw a lot at Giannis and the people around him just have to help him a little bit more offensively. You were doing that. It's going to be the story over and over. What is your role in helping him out, as Bud's talking about?
Being me. I mean, be aggressive, make plays for everybody, including myself. I mean, we've been seeing this all year. Giannis has seen this all year too. So, I mean, he did a great job of trusting us. And now we just got to make plays for him and try to make it easy on him also.
Steve McGargy.
It was early, but you had an 11-point lead, I think, pretty early, and then a lot of turnovers, and they were able to kind of barely make it close there in the first half. What were they doing? Was it y'all's play that was causing the turnovers? Was it the way they were defending, or just what caused that turn there in the second quarter?
I think it was a little bit of both. We got a little careless with the ball at times. They picked up their pressure some. That's what great teams do in the playoffs or any game. They find ways to get themselves back in the game, and that's exactly what they did.
Eric Woodyard.
Khris, how do you guys maintain that confidence? You guys obviously fell behind 0-1 first round, doing it again. How do you guys keep that confidence and not let it carry over and leak over the rest of the series? Because a lot of teams haven't been able to recover from that.
No, we're never going to lose that confidence. Like you said, we're down 0-1 against Magic. Last year we were down 0-1 in the playoffs against Boston. So, I mean, it's a long series. I mean, I don't think anybody, expects to sweep a team in the playoffs. It's going to be extremely tough. I don't know what day we play. I don't know what today is, but next time we play, we got to bring it. Definitely.
Kane Pittman.
Hey Khris, just for you, obviously individually the scoring, it was a good night for you. Brook Lopez as well, particularly in the first half when Giannis had some foul trouble, you guys were able to really get going. I mean, how much confidence do you take from that? As you said, this is a long series, it's only one game, but what are the positives you take from tonight?
Just trying to find a way to carry it over to the second half. I obviously didn't have that same impact scoring-wise or playmaking-wise, so I got to figure out what they changed or, what they did, or if it was just me, the way I was playing. But that's something we all have to figure out. So I think we're in a great position until late in the end.
Matt Velasquez.
In what ways did you feel the absence of Eric Bledsoe tonight?
Definitely. I mean, I think the ball was in my hands a lot as a point guard, bringing up the floor, making plays more than usual. But that's something I have to do when Eric is out. Eric makes the game easier for a lot of people that people don't realize. It doesn't always come through with assists for him. But I know he's just a floor general. He leads us. He gets everybody in their right spots. He knows what plays to call. And then on the other side of the ball, he's a great defender. I think everybody knows that about him.
Eric Name.
I know you mentioned taking a look at the film. It felt like in the second half they were switching on you a little bit more than they were in the first half, where you were able to kind of beat the blitz or the trap that they were bringing on the pick and roll. How does that kind of change things for you when teams do switch on you like they were a little bit in the second half?
They were doing that same thing in the first half. I was just finding ways to beat it, but for some reason I don't know what happened. Wasn't able to do the same, but that's what film is. I mean, you learn, you figure out what's going on. Like I said, it could have been just me, could have been them. Who knows? But we'll figure it out.
Thank you, Khris.
Yep.